individualism, collectivism, all these isms. But this right here, this for those with the AUT. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, this for those with the AUT. Throw your hands in the air if you're feeling me. Hey. Yeah, this for those with the AUT. Throw your hands in the air if you're feeling me. Hey. Yeah, this for those with the AUT. Throw your hands in the air if you're feeling me. Hey. Yeah, this for those with the AUT. Throw your hands in the air if you're feeling me. Y'all ain't immune to the people with the AUT. No. Well, that's what I got, and I'm here to speak. See, my mama tells me to take my time when I speak, and don't nobody hurt nobody rapping this deep. Woo. I'm coming for the system that undiagnosed the people with the shot they call the AUT. Yeah. They knew exactly what they doing. They understood that bullets gonna come after you.
Yo, man, what's good? It's your boy Jay Banner here for another epi for Kush and Coffee podcast. And today, if you guys listen to right now through the airways, that's Shakar coming through the AUT. It's an artist managed by Tony Jordan. If you guys don't know a little bit about him, he's got a president, CEO, talent agent, special A&R, CEO over successful entertainment companies and suits and boards over 13 others. Over 10 years legal field and paralegal in the firm of Chicago and Detroit. And overall, it's just a legend coming out of Chicago, man. Came and gave me his presence today on our podcast, bringing his artist on here, Shakor. Appreciate you, man. How y'all doing, man?
Man, we good, man.
Appreciate y'all coming through, man.
Appreciate you for having us. Me and my artist, Shakarism. That was his joint AUT. You know what I'm saying? Repping for people with autism and mental health awareness, period. He's trying to be the face of mental health awareness to let people know, no matter what you have or what disabilities that you're going through, you can do whatever you want, man. You have God and, belief in yourself. He'll bless you. You do the right thing. So this gentleman is working on his second degree. Just finished up one in audio at SAE Institute, graduated with a 4.0. So, yeah, very proud of that. To be representing a guy like him.
Man, tell your story, man. Tell them a little bit about yourself. Some people that don't know you yet are about to know you now. Tell me a little about yourself and your story about becoming a rapper now.
Well, from the age of 4, I was diagnosed with autism. The doctor said I couldn't be able to talk or drive. The doctor said that I would be having a hard time in life. But I proved the doctor wrong.
I know that's right.
Because here I am in the studio talking to y'all now, and here I am driving. I always dreamed of driving anyway. And I would say stuff. I know what I want to say, but I would have a hard time letting it come out right. I would say up there, like I want something from up there. And what else I want to say?
Take your time, brother.
Thank you. And now, here I am, graduating out of SAE Institute, out of the audio diploma with a 4.0, and I'm about to graduate out of business. I'm about to graduate out of entertainment business. As a child, I played instruments by ear, and I can tell you some of the things that I used to play. The chimes from NBC, the fanfare from Fox, and the fanfare from the HBO theme song, where the the theme song with the flying over a city and then the twilight and the HBO logo in space. That they had a theme song, and I used to play that. And what else? The four notes from Disney Channel, da 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 da, and the instruments that I played by ear when I was a child are from when I was a child to when I was a teenager were the piano, the recorder, and the trombone. But and me as an upcoming artist came a long way. And that's pretty much it.
So dealing with all the challenges, even though the doctor said you couldn't do any of the things that you're doing now, how does it feel to tell those doctors, like, look at me now? And going to school and graduating.
You feel like my dreams were able to come true.
Yeah.
Despite what they thought or what they, his physical capabilities then. So, that just rings true to what I was saying as far as, believing in yourself, having faith in God. You never know what or how God can bless you. So, that's one reason, I love to work with artists like Shakar because they inspire me to keep pushing and to, kind of give them a voice that, other people wouldn't give them. Like, I don't know if this is his first podcast or first interview, but a lot of people would, and I've been on calls with him where, he's taking time to express himself and get his thoughts out, and they get frustrated, and I get pissed.
Yeah.
Because this is like my little brother.
Yeah.
So, I try to maintain because I've been where he is when people doubt you. So, I'm not gonna have it. So, I just try to hold him down and just be his strength and be a voice for him where no matter what nobody say, you can do whatever you want to do in life, and that's real.
100%. Bro, I come from nothing. And a lot of people looked down on me and said I wasn't going to be nothing, not knowing how to read and none of that shit, being made fun of and all that shit too. But here I am today, you know what I'm saying? And dealing with the struggles and like the shit that we can't really, and for him, it's more challenging. For him to open up this track, no doubt, like, you know what I'm saying? And he's having a difficult time because he's smart. He's a fucking genius. You know what I'm saying?
That's the problem.
You know what I'm saying? And people are
real
just sitting
talk.
here downing him for what he's got to offer. And he produced all that track, right? He did
produced, and he wrote his own. He writes, he produces. And he only been doing this for a very short time. I would say since 2019, maybe. So for me to see him focused as he is, I know people that's been doing it for 30 years and they still are not as dope as him.
Actually 2020.
So 2020. Yeah. So that's still, it's 4 years, bro. We're in 2024. So for him to have the skills that he has, it's godly. It's God in him. Self-taught. I don't know too many. You just heard trombone, piano. Yeah. Come on, man.
Playing all that instruments.
Talking with his mother and father when he was a young kid. He didn't know how to express himself. So he would act out and, do other things, negative things. But, they stuck with it because they knew he was special. And he is.
Yeah.
He has a lot to offer. And, once he get, unleashed to the world, it's going to be over because his talents supersede anything else. But he's a good person at heart. You know what I'm saying? So, and his mission, wanting to get his story out here to inspire and educate people on, his disabilities and what he went through. It can do nothing but help someone that's going through what they're going through, no matter what it is, to say, hey, if he didn't give up, I got all the capabilities in the world. I can't give up. Yeah.
So being an artist and dealing with that, like how do you deal with like people coming in a negative way towards like what you're trying to do with him and everything like that?
I'm gonna tell you, man, and I tell his mother, we call her Mom Dukes. I tell her all the time that I'm not gonna chase nobody. I'm not gonna chase nobody. I am not going to. People say they want to work with him, they want to do this for him, they want to do that for him. But if they don't, I'm not going to chase you because, I'm a man of my word. When I say I'm going to do something for somebody, and Shakar and Mom Dukes can attest to this, whatever I say I'm going to do for him, I do it. And I lead by example. So, that's my whole thing, is to, basically be a guide for him, and to, be, like I said, be his voice, and to, put him in the best light, the best situations to succeed. He's already doing that on his own through school. So this can do nothing but enhance, what he's doing, encourage him, and actually, push him further. Because my thing like this today, I didn't tell him that he was going to be on the podcast. I was just having them come to check out the studio and everything, but I'm glad that he wanted to be a part of it, because it shows me that he's growing and he's not, scared to take on new things, and he's not adverse to learning and really elevating what he's trying to do, because you have to be 360 degrees in any and everything you do. So, that's my whole thing, is to challenge him, put him in the best light, and to basically just push him to greatness, because I know he has it in him, and I just want him to thrive, and I just want him to succeed as much as possible.
Sorry, we got a special guest coming on, Mama Duke's coming on, so we're just trying to get everything tidied up. But elaborating on everything you just said, man, that's got to be challenging too, because for him just to be dealing with all that, because nobody even knows his story or what he deals with and how he deals with it. But it's like hearing him come on that track, though, like I was saying, he sounds like, like he's a normal rapper, MC, rapping on a mic, you know what I'm saying, with no autistic problems.
You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know until you actually meet him. Like,
so that's how my brother works at SAE Institute, and he was like, man, Tony, I gotta, and my brother, I can say in the years since my brother's been doing this professionally, I would say since 99, Shakar's maybe only the second person that he's brought to me, introduced to me, like, man, Tony, I want you to work with this guy, I want you to manage him. He has it, so, and he's right. But my brother met him, he rapped for my brother, and my brother started crying, just like I did a few minutes ago about people treating him wrong. Because, I don't want him to have, and everybody has to deal with rejection. I don't know how he deals with it emotionally, but you saw me, I just teared up, because he's not just my artist. He's like a little brother to me. This is family. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, I care about him, and I'm not gonna let you treat him any type of way. I'm not gonna let you disrespect him, and I'm not gonna let you make him feel bad. That's not gonna happen. It's not on my watch. Not around 100%. me. You're gonna treat him with respect, and you're gonna treat him like he's normal, because he is. We don't play that. You know what I'm saying? It's 100%. Very it's very personal to me. Real talk.
Of course. You got a good brother around you, man. It's tough to deal with all the people that doubt like everything like what you're doing too, man. Just because what you're dealing with, and you're talented as hell, though, man. It's cool as hell to come on here and then correct our things right now, our microphone.
Thank you.
That's what he do. He got
You know what I'm saying?
he got a degree in audio. So yeah, this is what he does, man. This is his passion, and
So who got him introduced when he was younger to like hip hop? He just started playing instruments. Who noticed it? Mama Duke. Oh, welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me. And my son, Shakarism, his wonderful manager, Tony, and his father in the background, Amaru. See what he's doing. He's correcting it. Yeah, he's correcting it. But yes, at the age of 4 years old, as he was telling you, he was diagnosed with autism. And back then, I did not know what autism was. My major is special education. I used to be a special ed teacher. And his father came to me and told me that one of the teachers from the school had said, I think you guys' son have autism. We didn't know what that was. Back then, you would know about bipolar, schizophrenic, people with Tourette's and different things like that, and bipolar, again.
split personality disorder.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So then I did my research, and we went to different schools and seminars learning about people with autism. There's so many different levels of autism. Shakari's autism is his social skills, and actually he had 2 seizures. He has epilepsy, but by the grace of God, he has not had any more. They want us to put him on medications. I told him no. So when he was younger, just to fast forward backwards, when he was maybe 5 months, you got to get those vaccination shots.
Yeah.
I've been in the medical field for 24 years too as well. That's what I do. And I got him the first vaccination shot. Then I told his father, I said, something about that shot, I'm not getting him another one. Of course, they're going to come at me, the system or whatever, which I didn't care because I'm about ready to go to jail for lying about anything when it comes to my child. And I knew something was wrong with him because he began to shake the bed and he would begin to act out and everything like that. So when I did my research, if I would have got him that second shot, it would have made Shakar chemically unbalanced all the way gone, if you know what I mean, meaning that he wouldn't be able to interact or anything. And that's part of autism that people don't know. Actually, Tony Braxton's son has autism, and she said the same thing. It was a vaccination shot. Robin Gibbons, too, found out about autism as well with the vaccines. A lot of people don't really want to talk about it, but, it is what it is.
Yeah, actually.
The world actually needs to know what's going on about that. Dr. Sibby, he knew about it, too, as well. Of course, they took him out. I mean, you can get mad all you want to, but it's the truth. So as he began to get older, I began to work with him more and more. His father didn't actually know what autism was, so he thought he was acting up. So as a father, you're going to chastise your son. Yeah. You're going to step in. We balance Shakar. I'm the little one. He's the protector. He's the one who makes him grow firmer. And he would, chastise him. No, you're not going to be doing this. You're not going to be kicking the windows out. It was so bad that they had the policemen at the school because Shakar could not speak out what he wanted to speak. This wasn't just in his younger, 4 years old. It was all the way into grammar school, a little in high school. We worked with Shakar. It was a struggle with us as a family. We cried many a nights. His father got upset. Shakar would kick windows out. He would bust things. He would use profanity words. Yeah. Because one day he had to use the bathroom, and the teacher was saying, Shakar, you know how to say my name? And Shakar kept saying, Miss, like he was trying to tell you about that, what he was saying, something's up there. He know what he wants to say, but it took so long for it to download in his brain. So he kept saying, Miss, and the teacher wouldn't let him go to the bathroom. So Shakar said, F you then, and got up and went to the bathroom. And his father told me, I said, what? I said, he don't curse. But that came out of him because he got frustrated. Not saying that was right. We did chastise him about that. But it lets you know that as a human, you get frustrated too. Yeah. It's not that he wanted to say, I guess that was his reflex. And to fast forward, he would want things in order. When you have autism, they want things like this. It's always got to be like this, Tony. Everything's got to be in order. If you move it, it messes with the chemical imbalance in the brain. Me as a mother, I start moving things like this. He'll get mad, he'll do like this, and his eyes will go up and roll in the back of his head. And I started messing with things. I said, no, that's not how life is, baby. Everything's not going to be in order like that.
Right. That's right.
I said, you have to learn how to adjust to different things. Because this is, this is a big world. And you have to learn, things like that. So he ended up going to school. As Tony said, he graduated. But he graduated out of high school with 2 full scholarships. One for Pine Bluff, Arkansas, one for Howard University. Shakar told me and his father that he didn't want to go there. Of course, we were upset. We're like, you got 2 scholarships. Is you crazy?
Yeah.
So we ended up finding a school downtown because we said, okay, we're not going to let him go too far away because it's still our baby. That's far. We can't get to him when he needs us. So he ended up finding an SAE from a friend of ours of the family. And Shakar had to take a test to get into that school. You can't get into that school unless you take a test.
Yeah.
Shakar took a test and passed the test the first time with all A's. And they were looking like, what the heck? And that's how he ended up getting to school. Within that years, he graduated with an audio diploma. He's about to graduate with a degree with business entertainment on the 26th of this month of June.
Yeah.
So we're really proud of him. There are so many different things that Shakar can do. Like you said, it's not about him being a genius. I feel like Shakar has a gift and a talent. It's a difference when you just have a gift and a talent, but Shakar has both. He has things to offer the world. And as you were saying, that when he talks to you, sometimes he gets sidetracked, but when he gets on the microphone on stage, he's somebody totally different. And the reason why, because the music with children with autism, the music is in their brain, so they learn things. That's why he was trying to tell you guys, oh, I used to play background for ABC, HBO, and all these things like that. And when he was younger, we was looking like, why did he keep doing it over and over? I'm so tired. Matter of fact, he has those videos. We got maybe like 20 of those videos. We don't throw nothing away. Shakar been playing different kind of instruments since he was like 4 years old. And he loved music.
Yeah.
That was his thing. So I bought him a keyboard. I was trying to be funny, harmonica, drums, the organ, anything I could put in his hand. But me as a mother, I want him to be knowledge with everything. If I can do anything, as far as me teaching him. So I told him, I said, baby, I want you to know the business too. I want you to be illiterate to that. And also that Shakar reads music. You don't find too many people who know how to play music and read music. Yeah. Remember that movie Drumline with Nick Cannon? How they was like, oh, we finna, you don't know how to read music. You don't do this. So he tried to fake it out, but Shakar actually knows how to read music. There's so many other things I can tell you, but so much in my mind, unless you want to ask me a question.
So, Dylan, like, how did it come rapping and writing into the studio for him? Like, how did it come about? Like, does he write all this? I mean, yeah, obviously he does, but, like, then he gets in the booth, does he kind of just freestyles it all out, Tony?
Basically, you know what? I haven't been in the studio with Shakar yet, and everything he's done on his own. He was working, I know, with his cousin. First of all, Mom Dukes didn't tell you she used to be an artist herself. So yeah, she was gonna get to that part. But
was that Mama Dukes? Yeah. What he say?
Yes, that's where he get it from. So she's not saying that, but that's where he gets it from. She was an artist. Her and her daughter was like one of the first mother-daughter hip-hop acts. Yeah. So I think that's where Shakar kind of gets it from as well. And I always have a saying, people like Shakar they do have gifts. Music they adapt totally. It's like, I don't know, but the music does something else different to them than it does to me. And I love music.
The frequencies, man.
Yeah, that's what it is. And they're on another level with it. That's why he can be so focused and do what he do. Like, for him to produce his own tracks and write his own stuff, I know his cousin, Lady Gigi, she's helped him. She's been in the music business, and she was an artist. Used to work with Ludacris at a station back in Atlanta, but she's helped him structure. But that's his writing. Yeah. That's what he do. So,
So, Shakar, like, when you write, what do you like think about when you write?
When I write, wait, help me understand the question. So when I write,
like, what do you like think about when you're writing? writing a song? Like, or you just write your feeling what you're dealing with at that moment?
Wait, say it again.
When you're writing, like what do you think about, like, as far as like your concept of thinking, like as far as like what do you think about when you're writing? What comes to mind, or does it just come down and you just let it flow?
Yeah.
He's asking you, like, do you have a
Yeah.
certain topic that you focus on and you write about it, or is it something that you just feel like you need to express, or, something specific that you want to write about, like AUT? I know that's something near and dear to your heart, so, I'm quite sure that came out very easy for you. But he's saying, when you write, what do you think about it? How do you come about the type of raps, that you write?
Well, I just let it flow sometimes.
Yeah. Do you ever freestyle? Or do you freestyle a lot?
It was this one time that I freestyled with KRS-One.
We're at that the Chicago event at that.
That was for the Inglewood event.
branding? Yeah.
Right. So I had KRS-One come out, told Shakar to come out, and I was going to introduce him to him. I've been working with KRS-One for years. I actually used to manage his producer, Son One, who runs the Temple of Hip Hop. He's a producer as well. But, I told Shakar I wanted to introduce them, and he did. And KRS-One asked him to freestyle for him. And that was his very first time. That was months ago.
Yeah.
So, that was his very first time freestyling, and he did a great job. He kind of surprised me for his first freestyle.
Yeah.
But it was dope.
Yeah, that's fire.
I was proud of him. Yeah. It was very dope.
That's fire. So, Mom, for you being challenging with all the challenges that you finding your son to be autistic, and then the doctors telling you all these certain things that that your son's never ever going to be able to do again, supposedly, allegedly, and for you to deal with all that, how did you just continue to overcome? Like, what did you lean on?
Of course, I leaned on the Father, and I believe in. Of course, I leaned on the Father, and I believe in just having faith and just prayers, and just not giving up, and just dealing with him every day as a mother, because this is my son. Regardless if he didn't even overcome, I'm still going to be there.
Yeah.
As a mother, that's what a mother does, and you don't really have mothers and fathers that together now. Not being disrespectful or anything to the mothers and fathers, but there's a lot of different families that are not together in the home. And with me and his father, we balance one another with our son, and we just keep going, and we just push him, and we just tell him, and we speak positive things into him. We always spoke positive things to him, told him he's going to be great. Actually, he wrote a song called Great. It's called Great. If you want to handle your business, you got to go and do it. He says, I cannot stop now. I got to keep going. I have a lot of people supporting me. And I love that song that he did. It's called Great. So,
Is that one on Apple too?
I'm not for sure.
It's not out yet.
Oh, okay. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a lot of things that he's working on that's not out. So, but very, very, very powerful and inspiring. I can't pronounce the word. Aspiring.
Yeah.
So his father's here too. He could. You want to just say hello?
Go ahead, man.
What's going on with you? How you doing?
How you doing, man? Appreciate your presence. Gratitude, man.
I'm just here to support. She said everything, so it's not really for me to say. But yeah, I'm proud of him. Tell him to keep going. Actually, I'm the first one that heard him rap.
No shit.
Yeah, I heard him. Chicago was in the kitchen playing around, and I'm like, I heard him playing a beat, and I heard him rapping over it, and I'm like, am I hearing what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
And I like, so I went in the kitchen, I said, Shakar, I said, you made that? He said, yeah. I said, wow. I said, that's kind of nice. I said, I told his mother about it, and she didn't really listen to me. I said, Shakar just made a rap record. I said, you should hear it. And it took a while to hear it, because I guess she just wasn't really listening. It took about maybe a month or so, and then when she heard it, her mouth dropped to the floor like she couldn't believe it. And she said, I got to get on this and do something with this. And then she took it from there. Yeah, but he made his first record, and it's crazy. He made it off of his phone. I'm like, wow.
You
would thought he made it out of the studio. He used his phone. He went to an app and made the beat up, and then he rapped over it. And it was called Get from the Matrix. And when you first time you did it, I was like, wow, I couldn't believe what I was hearing because I said Chicago came a long way.
From the Matrix right
yeah,
here.
Yeah, it's a nice record.
Yeah,
So,
let me get
have it on there.
let me get a glimpse of this real quick for
Okay.
you guys.
Okay.
Get from the Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like I just want to get the fuck up out of here. I want to get. Yo. Get from the Matrix. 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 Hey, I wanna go. Get out of here. Get gone. Disappear. 'Cause I no longer can I will be here. Get from the Matrix. 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 Get from the Matrix.
In the house, in the kitchen. I'm like, wow. So,
Bro, the bass line in that is
yeah,
stupid.
so first time he did it like live downtown at this talent show. Some guy, the Daily, right in front of the Daily Center. Some young guy was so excited. He ran and jumped up on stage with Shakar, and he was just like he thought he was at a Gucci or something, Gucci man concert or something, you know. Yeah, so it was just amazing the reaction he was getting. I'm like, wow, you know, everywhere he do shows, I mean, he get good, you know, crowd applaud him, and yeah, he opened up for Bone Thugs and Harmony. With Shauna, Crucial Conflict, all of them was on it, you know, on the ticket.
Yeah, just a
that
city
was
tour
dope to see
around, doing some city touring, opening up.
Yes, he's been doing some shows. Actually, that was the first song that Shakar got aired on Power 92, was Get From The Matrix. Actually, Shakar mastered that on his phone too as well. So when they played it over the airwaves, I was like, you know, it was a great experience, and he's been doing other shows, and he's been having interviews too. This is not his first interview. Maybe he's a little nervous today, but he's been on a lot of different platforms. But we really thank you for allowing us.
Oh, no problem.
Being on here.
I got a question. Like, how many? I know he's probably got a lot. How many? Because all the artists got music in the vote. How many songs has he got in the vote that aren't released?
Shakar can tell you that.
How many songs do you have in the vote tucked away like you haven't released yet?
Mine is Get From the Matrix and AUT, right? Let me count. 1, 2. Great is 1. Great is 2. I believe at least 5 songs
On release?
that is not out yet.
Okay. Are you planning on releasing another single or album soon?
I am still thinking about it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, my EP. I'm still thinking about my EP.
Oh, your EP coming out? What are you gonna call it?
Can't say on the podcast.
Oh, I can't get exclusiveness. All right. We'll keep it raps. I don't want to put you under pressure, man. As far as who's your biggest inspiration?
Who's my biggest inspiration?
Mom's looking at you. You were like, you better say me.
Well, I can say my biggest inspirations are Devin Morrison, because he's a producer too. You might know him for that song with Masego called Yams. I believe Devin Morrison was the one that produced it. Can I get to the yams? Who else? Timbaland. Yeah.
Shakar, he's very well-rounded person in music. He likes a lot of old school music too.
Like,
Yeah, for his age, you'd be very impressed. Yeah, I mean, like, as far as Motown, I mean, he
like
can
the
tell you,
Shylights and the
yeah,
Temptations.
he can tell you about it. If you play the song, he can tell you the artist and everything. Like, yeah, because he kind of got that from me because I'm from kind of like from the old school era myself, so I play a lot of that. But he took it and he just know. I mean, it can be Chaka Khan, it can be Isleys, OJ's, Diana Ross, Smokey Robinson, and them stylistics, all the great talent from the era 60s and 70s.
So when he was playing those the ABCs and all that, was he playing those just through the instrument and just like from him hearing it basically?
He was playing by ear over the piano, the keyboard, actually the organ too as well. He'll do like drums and just playing it over and over. So those are the things that he used to do. Oh yeah, he used to be in the room and just singing. Also, Shakari used to sing at church too as well. He sung that song from Yolanda Adams, "Open My Heart," and he played the keyboard, playing that too as well. He knows how to sing too. Yes. Well, my family is musically inclined. It comes from my family. Actually, my uncle was Duke Ellington. That's my uncle. You guys probably familiar with him. And my family is
Ellington?
Yes.
So like I just found this out, right?
Like
Okay, so I'm
Duke Ellington?
So wait. So I'm she don't know. I've never told her this, but
Yeah.
so there's a play that I'm a part of. It's called Duke Ellington from bebop to hip hop. So I don't know if you know Duke Ellington's nephew produced Digital Underground's The Humpty Dance. It's your chance to do the hump.
Yeah.
So he's a part of the play. I had Christopher Williams play the young Duke Ellington. I know y'all didn't know that. So see what I'm saying? So this is God, bro. I didn't know Duke Ellington was her uncle, but I work with her nephew. He knows who I am. We've done the play before, and it's an ode to, because to be honest, scatting is the first rapping.
Yeah.
To and I'm old school. I'm 51. I'll be 52 in September. So scatting is the very first form of rapping. Bebop is the very first form of hip hop.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. But yeah, I work with Duke Ellington's nephew. Yes, sir.
And my family was the first to invest in Soul Train too as well, and Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo. And
No,
Apple
not
Sheet.
Johnson & Johnson. It's
Correct,
the Johnson
Mommy.
the Johnson Company.
Thank you. Correct me, baby. Thank you. Need your help. Yeah. So that's my family.
Okay, so now I work with the Soul Train brand, and we have a spinoff called Soul Train Impact. So Soul Train is basically owned by Viacom. I'm trying to get it back on the air. I've been trying for years. So I was working with Magic Johnson and a gentleman by the name of Kennard Gibbs, who used to own the Vibe magazine. Kennard is from Chicago, and he works at BET right now.
Okay.
Big dude at BET. So we started something called the Soul Train Impact. Well, they started it. I came in later, but I did help bring in talent, and I was working with the people to try to get Soul Train back on the air. Like I say, once again, that's God. Feel me? So I didn't know that, but yeah, I work with the people over at Soul Train, BET
Wait,
for
you just
years.
found that out right now?
I just found that out right now, just like the Duke Ellington stuff.
The Duke Ellington's
And
found
that.
out right now that she was
Soul Train and Duke Ellington, I didn't know she was affiliated with, and I am too. See what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's God, though.
Yeah.
And I tell people, 90% of this is politicking and networking. A lot of times I'll be on meetings, or give you a perfect example. A gentleman that I've been knowing for 20 years knows this promoter that I know that I'm getting ready to do this 30-city tour with Ludacris, Trina, 3-6 Mafia, Flo Rida, and Lil Boosie. He knows a guy that I've been working with for 20 years, and they didn't know they both knew me. I'm in situations like that all the time. I'll be in meetings, people will mention my name. Oh, yeah, Tony Jordan, woo. I'm like, yeah, I'm here. I'm in the meeting. How did you get in here? Because I know this person, and y'all know each other and didn't know y'all know me.
Yeah.
That's how I know I'm doing something right. Feel me?
Yeah. That's how it always happens, too.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, 90% of this is politicking and networking and getting out here, meeting the people, talking to people, shaking hands and kissing babies. That's what it is.
And like we are like, in my perspective, like my beliefs, it's like we already crossed paths before in our old lives. This is us just crossing paths again in this life.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like what we're gonna do now is enlighten each other to that next level. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys have enlightenment that I probably need and seeking? That's why you guys are here in my presence. You know?
And vice versa.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're meant to be together again. And for some reason, this is why it's here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to help, man, whatever, because he's got a great sound, man. It's cool as hell because he's got a good story behind it, too, and great support system, you know what I'm saying? Especially Mama Dukes and Pops over here, you know what I'm saying? This is the story. I'm sure there's thousands.
It's very rare that I get this.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
a lot of time artists are going at it on their own, and people don't believe in them. And I've been there. I've been on this journey since '99, really since way before then, because I love hip hop. I'm a b-boy by heart. I was the guy tagging trains, putting up pieces. I was a graffiti artist. Ran with a couple different crews. I was a break dancer. I was a DJ. I've been everything. I never knew I was going to be all that. I never knew I was going to be a manager, marketer, promoter, and do this on this level. But I just love music, and I love, like he said, it's just it's always been a way to express ourselves, and hip hop was given to us so we would have a way to make our own way. I always believe that.
Yeah.
Music, period. But hip hop definitely, because of how it came, it straight came from the streets. You know, plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? And now it's elevated. To give you a perfect example, my cousin, his name is Gavin Christopher. He passed away about 6 or 7 years ago, but Gavin had been in the music business way before I was born. He wrote 4 #1 hits for Shaka Khan. He wrote a #1 hit for Herbie Hancock. He also wrote a #1 hit for Jody Watley. He wrote the song Breaker's Revenge for the movie Beat Street with Harold Belafonte.
Yeah.
Okay? So he had done all these things, performed on American Bandstand. I don't even know if people that's listening know what American Bandstand is. He's been on Soul Train. But I was able to manage him when he came back from overseas. And it kind of put me in a different light that it's like, this gentleman is a legend. I shouldn't even be managing. Like, he let me manage him so I can learn the game and learn how to do this the right way. And it kind of helped me cut through a lot of red tape. And then it came to find out that my mother used to sing backup for Shaka Khan through my cousin, Gavin. But I also have a cousin by the name of Sean Christopher. She was in a famous group called Sonia Dada. This group went diamond. I don't know too many groups that ever went diamond.
Oh, shit.
One of the gentlemen in the group, rest his soul, his name is Paris Delane. I was able to manage him through one of the entertainment lawyers that I met, but he knew my cousin, Sean. Him and Sean was in the same group together. So, you know, you never know how God is going to bless you and put you where you need to be. You just got to do the work.
Yeah.
And that's it. Stay focused and never give up, man, because you never know, what could happen.
Yeah, bro. That's just like where I'm at now. Like, just picking up the camera, bro, led to this. You know what I'm saying? And just being across the nation, just taking pictures of some of the favorite rappers I've been through, like 50 Cent, Bone Thugs, Growing up, Lil Wayne was like the biggest shit too, and then Ye and Drake, that was like the biggest shit for me to do. Like, and then come back to, like, damn, what's next? You know what I'm saying? Coming back from that high. Now I get the chance to meet people, new people, you know what I'm saying? Pass light, you know what I'm saying? Enlightenment to each other. And I feel like this is like my best calling right here, because just to get to meet different souls, you know what I'm saying? Not where they're at, the real, like, you got emotional, bro. People don't come on a podcast and get emotional about what you stand on, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be challenging without somebody standing by his side, you know what I'm saying?
That's something I can't hold back, bro. I can't fake that.
Yeah.
I have an affinity for him. I have a very strong connection to him through my brother. My brother cried the first time he met him. I think the very first time we was at the hotel when I met them, I cried when I was at the table with them. And it's funny, Paris Delane nephew was at the hotel, and I used to always let him know we were at the hotel in Hyde Park, the Hyatt. So I used to do a lot of shows at the Promontory, and I used to always have my artists here at this hotel. He ended up working there, this Paris Delane nephew, and as we was having the meeting, I saw him and gave him a hug and everything, and told him I was in the meeting. I'm getting ready. I was talking. He said out of his mouth, not me. He said, "Man, y'all in great hands right here." And that's my, everybody. My whole thing is to help people. Yeah. I don't do this for money. I've never got into this for that. The passion is I love music and I love to help people, and that's why God blessed me. Yeah. My name reigns supreme in the streets, and my company and my name means everything to me. I won't jeopardize that for nobody.
100%. And that's where a lot of people, these young bucks, man, don't know nothing about that on integrity and standing on what I'm saying on your
loyalty, all of that.
Yeah, bro, and just to stand on your representation of your name. You know what I'm saying? Because it means a lot, and people just fucking burn that shit like it's nothing. You know what I mean? And that's your reputation that they're never gonna get back, bro. They're never gonna get back. And that's what I tell my son too. And it's just like, because I come from the street era of the '90s, just the gang banging shit and all that shit, and I'm not a gangbanger. I grew up with my whole family. I'm a neutron. I don't call it neutron back in the day. So I was cool with everybody though. I got love from everybody. I still got love to this day from everybody, all from different hoods, VLs, GDs, Keens and shit like that. And they all look up to me because I didn't choose that path. You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to. I've been affiliated for years.
Yeah.
Latin Kings, Vice Lord's Disciple. I grew up in Henry Horner Projects.
Yeah.
My brother and on my father's side of the family, my people, they from K-Town, West Side, Cullerton and Pulaski, Costner and Pulaski, K-Town. They call it K-Town because it's Killer Town. That's what it was. Yep. When I used to lead the projects and go hang out with them, it was like Hollywood to me. I'm walking on the street with houses. I'm in the projects.
Yeah.
But this is Killer Town. But I didn't see it as that. And that's because my brother and them was so established over there. My father, my grandmother grew up on that block, still had a house out there on the block. So, the history of the family was there, and them doing what they do and who they are. I was able to walk those blocks safely without a problem. Everybody knew, my big brother, Bruz. So, and I didn't know back then he was a GD, but you would have never knew. Even when I moved away to Detroit and back in '85, came back in like 2000. I'm going to K-Town for the first time to see them. Yeah. And he taking me around the stores and blocks and everywhere and reintroducing me as his little brother. Everybody calling him OG. I'm like, bro, why is everybody calling you OG? Your name Bruz or Hollywood. He like, because I'm an OG. And then he broke it down like, you didn't know, but I was gang banging back then. I didn't know. But it was a certain way that they were gang banging. They wasn't killing and shooting. It was integrity in it. If I can say that, if I can say that about gang banging, but it was some integrity in it. It was no kids, no women. You dig what I'm saying? It was it was territorial, but it was a lot of love too. Cause my brother had a spot in his garage where when you walk through this door, you neutral. Cause a lot of us grew up together, so you might be on one set, but when you come through here, ain't none of that
shit. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Brothers, man. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what it's about, man.
And
family.
That's what the narrative now needs. I feel that spiritual shift is really it's finally happening. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of positive things going on in the city of Chicago, man. If you haven't been noticing with all the unity and everything that's going around. Even I don't know if you know Golden Child, that kid Golden Child. Mm-hmm. He's got some good motion going on, and just to see the group of gangs, you know what I'm saying, come together from all over the structure of the city of Chicago and coming together and finally realizing like the power that we really have, and especially getting more enlightened, starting to listen to our elders, and
right.
And that's a lot of the shit that's missing, and that's for you guys. Oh, go ahead, you got something?
Yeah, I want to say it.
Yeah.
Because the older gangs had rules
and regulations.
Right.
That's
structure.
And the things they didn't accept. You're not gonna disrespect older people. You know what I'm saying? They find out you're gonna get dealt with. Today's gangs, there's no order. All the old heads, all the whatever, the OGs, they all dead or locked up.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of guys out here just running around with no instructions and no direction, and they're just doing what they want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wanted to say back to Shakar, one thing I like about Shakar, his music is different. Most people rap about drill, gangster, and all that. Shakar more like a kind of like I want to say like a conscious.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like a Khalib type.
Yeah.
He talk about social government.
You remind me of Chuck D a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
well,
Always standing on
and I like them
something,
type of rappers, you know,
Yeah.
like Most Def, them type of rappers. You know, they got something to say, something that's different. You know,
A message behind it.
Well,
You know
that's
what I'm
what hip hop first started out.
Yeah.
It was a message. It was inspiring. It was motivational. It was telling my story and telling a story.
Yeah.
And it could have been started out negative and it ended up positive, or it was telling you how to get out of something negative. And so, you know, that's what it's supposed
you know
to
what?
be.
They say actually when hip hop first started, it was all about the DJ. The rapper was talking about the DJ, how he rocked the house.
Yeah.
And then over the years, they started putting the focus on the
MCing.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was just saying that's one thing I like about him. He's different, and I like rappers like that because I've been listening to hip hop since I was a shorty too. Yeah. I'm 55 and I've been listening.
Yeah, you
to
55. You ain't got no gray hair.
Yeah.
See, I'm fucking.
I got a
I'm
little
40
bit.
years old.
He putting the die down. He's putting the die down.
Yeah. So
He put the die down.
my first, because I remember my first record I ever heard was Sugar Hill Gang,
Okay.
1979. Rappers Delight.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
my first ever hearing a rap song. You know, one.
Well, that shit's iconic as hell too. You know what I'm
Master
saying?
G, Wonder Mike, and Big Bang Hang, and all them. So, and then after that, it just took off from Curtis Blow, Run DMC, Fat Boys, LL, all that in the early 80s, Beastie Boys. So I grew up on that. Yeah, so I just told Shakar, just keep going and keep use it like an addiction. You know, you gotta, like, you just can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like kind of like, to me, like Michael Jordan, how he just kept on Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
They just couldn't get enough of basketball.
Yeah.
They was always trying to find something. You know, I want to try to be better than my competitor.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why Chicago got to be. Just you got to breathe. You got to breathe hip hop.
Practice makes perfect.
You got to breathe it. Like you just can't get enough of it. Like
I mean, he
up
already,
all night just writing. Just like this dude never get no sleep because I just want it. You know.
Yeah.
So that's how I want to be. You know, and it's gonna show when you perform. Like, man, this dude is serious about this. You know.
It's craft.
Yeah. They're gonna call you. You're gonna be like a beast out there. You know.
Yeah.
That's how we want him to be.
Yeah.
So, his mother beast too. She just told him she tried to be humble and be modest about it. But
No, Mama Duke's all business, man. I
different
noticed
too.
that. Mama Duke's all business.
Yeah. You see her on
she
stage,
about
it's
her.
different
She's about her
though.
child. That's for sure.
Trust me, if you ever see her on stage, you're gonna be like, that's the same person I was talking to. She going to beast mode.
Yeah.
But that's how it's supposed to be. When you hit that stage, you're supposed to be business, and it's supposed to bring something else out of you, because that's what his stage performance is. He aggressive. I like that because I'm you know, the artist is different from just, you know, and not really, but when you hit that stage, it's supposed to transform you into Shakarism.
Yeah. Shakarism. Yeah.
Different character.
Yeah.
You gotta live up to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Beyonce does that too. She has two personalities. You know, she's Beyonce, but on stage she's what's her name?
B.
Right.
Sasha Fierce.
Sasha Fierce.
Sasha Fierce.
Oh. So Dylan, what do you think? Why do you think an artist like Shakur wouldn't get? Because he's a conscious rapper, bro. So it's more. I feel like it's more challenging for conscious rappers to get exposed. Because I feel like they push
He actually a lyricist too.
a lyric, MC.
Yeah, Shakar plays a lot around with his words, and he can be in all different genres. He can be in drill.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, he can be in drill. He can be in all different genres of music. Like, he has this one song called "Lie Back," and with that song, he said, "I have so many styles, you cannot stop." He said, something. How do you say that, baby? You have so many styles. Just spit that little verse right there. Just spit that little verse for him.
Spit the whole verse.
Yeah, spit a couple of bars of it.
Don't try to copy me. I got flow so cold like society. Could be inspiring.
From the beginning, he wants you to do the whole thing, babe.
Okay. Right around Chicago, kick it back with no problems. All y'all wanna do is holler with all the drama. But I'm teaching knowledge in this game like a scholar. With a Z in dollars, no need to follow. I bet my entity like it's a model. Watch how the microphones get soldered. For all the watch, there will be no tomorrow. I keep it epic like it's the Apollo. Watch how they be having fits, take the crowd it up like a cannabis. Can you handle this when I turn off the light switch? Better make it last wish. No fixing here, only legit. I never quit, the hole's a trick, but I got the mix. I stay on the list, driven like a shift. Zero bullet shot hit on my biz. Don't interrupt my business. I'm definitely like quizzes. Don't try to copy me. I got flow so cool like society. Could be inspiring. I step my nose to the bank like a violin. Double shine like a chandelier. No fear here. Got you dripping down the tears here. Just trying to keep it sincere. Now give me the mic. Watch how I turn out the lights. That's right, you heard it right. My lyrics are tight. No need to fuss and fight, cause I'm out of sight. I'm blowing up like dynamite. My name means light, so I'm shining light. My future is bright like the color of the white, and I keeps it real. You know the drill, and that's facts. You can bet that. Now let's slide back.
Yo, man, that's so fire.
That's my
bro.
first time hearing that. You feel
That's
me?
so fire, bro.
Yeah, he dope, man.
Oh, you got the beat on you? Bro, you just missed it, bro. Bro, fire, bro.
Thank you.
Bro's fire, bro. That's bro. That man.
I just wanted to give you the feel of what he was saying, that he has so many different styles.
Yeah.
Now you see what I'm saying? He's not just in one genre.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can't. It's gonna be hard to put him in just one. Shakar has so many different styles. He said, you heard what he said? I said I got so many different styles, and you see how he plays around with his own words.
Man, that shit was top MCing, bro. That shit was
see
nice,
when you
bro.
talk to him,
His lyric.
and when he gets and perform, it's something totally different.
Yeah, he definitely original. He got his own style, and he's definitely creative. He's a lyricist. He's definitely he hip hop.
Yeah.
He's hip hop.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's for sure.
saying? Yeah, that's and that's just to sum it up. He's not a gangster rapper. He's not a drill. Like you say, he has different styles, different flavors, and he a producer, and he an engineer.
Man, because that's what.
And a graphic designer.
Right, he designs his own clothes.
Man.
Yeah, AUT, he designs all his own stuff. So, see, that's what I'm saying. I be telling artists, you got to have it all.
You gotta have a brand. You gotta brand yourself.
You are not an artist anymore. You are a company.
Yep.
You are a brand,
Yep.
and that's how these corporations, these record companies are looking at you. A
Yep.
dollar sign.
Yep.
And the more that you market yourself as a brand and a company, that's how you get artists. That's how they form partnerships with artists, not just signing them. I tell artists all the time, I don't push you to sign with a label. I push you to partner with the label.
Yeah.
Buy into me, invest in me.
Now, define a little bit or elaborate a little bit about partnership instead of just like them buying into your.
So basically, a partnership is totally different from you signing to it. Because when you sign a record deal, to me, they own you.
Yeah.
For a certain amount of years, because you have to produce for them 2, 3, 4 albums, whatever it is. In a partnership, they're buying into your brand. So you basically calling the shots. You get to say, hey, I'll give y'all, we're gonna do this many albums. I'm gonna put up this, you're gonna put up that, and we're gonna come together and we can break bread. That is how that should be done, because there's no way an artist should not own their own masters.
Yeah.
There's no way an artist should not own their own publishing company. See, that is what I push in the door. I don't care what type of artist you are. A lot of times back in the day, this was built off your talent.
Yeah.
They would build around that. Now you got to have numbers and all of this,
shit, yeah.
because them numbers equate to dollar signs. But that's the vultures of the game.
Yeah.
And when you invest in a person's talent, it's much more better investing in, let's say, signing them to a deal, because you're trying to get something from them instead of helping them and grow with them.
Yeah.
See, you want a company to grow with you. You ain't just gonna eat off of me for so many years and now you
Then
out
got
of.
me, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I learned something from Nas when he finished his deal with Sony. 10 years. 10 years. All those albums were under Sony. He signed a 10-year deal. He gave them albums, and then he went and formed his own company, his own record label. that is what this is about. And this is what I've been telling artists for years. When my brother first started doing this, he started out as an artist. When his producer / partner said, you know what, I'm done with this, the people in New York saw something in him, was like, you know what, we want to give you 50% of this company called Madman Records. Yeah. I wasn't even in the game. I was a paralegal and I would read their contracts and things of that nature, but I wasn't actually managing artists and stuff then. My brother was the very first artist that I started managing, but he owned his own record company before I even started. That inspired me, but it came through me because all them times I was jumping the line, putting up pieces, graffitiing, breakdancing and all of that. DJ, he was right there with me. He was getting it at a very young age. He was 7, 6, 5. He could walk. He could hold a spray paint can before he could walk. That was me. Basketball and hip hop. That's all I did. And girls. You feel me? So yeah, man, it's a lifestyle. And it's something that that I live it. You know, rap is something you do. Hip hop is something you live, and that's me.
Yeah. And for the people that don't really know of you, the younger crowd, the younger generation listeners that I got. Give a deeper introduction of like your background, Tony.
I've been doing this, like I say, professionally since '99, but back in the '80s, you know, I was a b-boy. I used to go to house parties and we used to get in fights because we was hip hop. Yeah. You feel me? So you used to break up the house parties.
We were outside.
Yeah, we was outside for real. But you know, when I started doing it professionally, like I said, I started managing my brother. My brother was already married at 18, right out of high school. So he had to take care of his family. He's married 26 years now, got 5 beautiful kids. Yeah. So when he stopped, I had to keep it going. I had to bring on other artists. I had to start managing other artists. And him and my cousin, they kind of got mad because it was a family thing. But I knew that
Can I smoke?
I knew that in order for us to really do this as a company, to really, I had to embed myself and I had to go beyond them. And this is where I'm at now. I own 5 entertainment companies. I sit on the board of 13 others. I'm a manager, consultant. I'm an agent. I do a little bit of everything. I'm 360 degrees. I'm blessed to this point to have investors. I met you through a gentleman by the name of Inky, who I got a record deal with Rap A Lot, Midwest. Yeah. So this is what I do. I used to manage Jaz-O, the originator, who put Jay-Z in the game. I managed Jazz for 10 years. I've worked with the Locks, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, you name it. I've worked with them. I actually made hip hop history back in 2017, December 5th. I put Jay-Z and Jaz-O back together through Emory Jones at Rock Nation. Big up to Emory Jones because we did it for hip hop. We did it for the culture. I noticed Jay-Z making amends with Nas, Jim Jones, and everybody else that he had beef with. And I just said the time was right. I was booking Fabulous for a tour, called up Lenny Santiago at Rock Nation. And this is the first time I kind of told this story ever in an interview. But, talked to Lenny. He told me, send me the offer, send me all his information. Something just told me to call back up there and ask for Emory Jones. And I did. He was in the office. Told him who I was, introduced myself. Told him I managed Jaz-O. He thought I was lying. So I called Jaz-O. Yeah. Got him on the 3-way. They chopped it up. And then after that, me and Emory kept the synergy going. Jay-Z and Jaz-O still hadn't even talked. So what I did was I started sending Emory all type of projects, movie projects, TV projects, tours, and everything that I had Jaz-O attached to show them, I don't need you. I'm not coming to you for a handout. I'm showing you that this man is still popping even though he's not with Jay-Z. Yeah. So, like I said, me and Emory kept talking, and I'm like, man, Emory, let's get these dudes back together. He said, well, man, where y'all gonna be at? Gave me some dates. Chicago, December 5th, United Center, 444. I said, yeah, let's do it here. I flew Jazz out, and before then, for years, I had started bringing Jazzo in town to Chicago. It was like his second home. He was doing interviews, shows. I put him back with the Locks, because I don't know if you guys know, but Jazzo is one of the very first rapper/producers. He produced Rakim, Queen Latifah, Big Daddy Kane, the Locks. He actually helped the Locks get their very first deal with Puffy. He was in the studio. Brother YD from the Rough Riders heard Jazz, went over there, introduced himself, told him, man, I'm working with a group named the Locks. I need some music, and that's how that popped off. But like I said, we came and we actually, me and Emery put it together. And I didn't tell Jazzo to the last minute because I didn't want Jazz to get cold feet. And I didn't do any publicity because I didn't want them to think we were trying to eat off of them like that.
Yeah.
My thing was about bringing two brothers back together, and that's what we did. So I told Jazz, hey, Emery got VIP tickets for me, you, and his guy Nafish, that's from Chicago, which was one of his producers. Jazz came in, and it was all love, and we put them back together. And Emery put on Instagram and on social media, we broke the internet. He said, man, Chicago, we got some legends in the building tonight. Put up a picture of Jazzo, No ID, and Jay-Z. But I actually got to talk to Jay-Z, shook his hand, was telling him about all the stuff I got going on with Jazz. And weeks after that, Jazz had a distribution deal with Roc Nation that he still has today.
Oh, no shit.
So I helped make that happen. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's fire, man.
Yes, sir. So, my whole thing is, I manage EPMD. I manage Def Squad. Big up to Kim Sermon and Eric Sermon. Gave me an opportunity to co-manage Def Squad and EPMD. I manage Rod Digger from Busta Rhymes Flip Mode Squad. I manage E40 sister Sugar T.
Oh, shit.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no shit.
Yes, sir.
That's
So
fire.
I've been doing this for years, and I've been blessed to be able to, music has taken me to so many different avenues. I'm doing movies, TV projects. I'm working with all type of producers. I got a movie right now that Antoine Fuqua, who did all of the Denzel Washington's movies, who did the Magnificent Seven. He also did the Equalizer movies, Training Day. I managed Larry McCoy, who's been in all those movies. He's Denzel's best friend. So that's how I work with Denzel through, so I met him and his agent, and just blessed, man. And I just, like I said, I love helping people. I didn't get into this for the money. I got into it because I love music, period. You know, so yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like, for me, man, like the passion of everything that I do, man. It's just like, I don't like, bro, over there, one of my engineers, bro. I told him I don't need nothing, man. I don't need nothing from whatever you make. Like, just come here, do what you got to do. As long as you pay your portion, bro, the booth fee, we good. We ain't got nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Just get money and let's build together and see what we can do together instead of, you know what I'm saying?
When you come together and it's a mutual feeling, we want to work together to build something. This is why I take on artists like him, because I want to build.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, I never wanted to be a king. I wanted to be a king maker. You feel me? I don't want to be a king. I want to be a king
The creator
maker.
of kings.
You dig?
That's a good title, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, that's my whole thing. He has greatness in him. I mean, for him, for his natural abilities, for Shakar to do what he does,
Yeah.
it's I don't know, man. It's mind-boggling to me. I know it's God.
Bro,
Just to, when people say they got special gift, like, for him to teach himself all these things that he's doing, and to have the inspiration from his mother, and I'm quite sure that, he got that idea from her. I can do this. She does me. So, and his family, that's, it was a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, like I said, people like Shakar inspire me to keep going, and, I just want to put him in the best light. I want to get him where he say he want to be, and then some. And I'm the type of person, let's say if Dr. Dre came and wanted to take him away and manage him, I don't hold artists. Just like Inky. He wanted to be signed to Rap a Lot. I put him where he wanted to go. He told you that. You know what I'm saying? So I try to make your dreams, goals, and aspirations come true. That is my job. That's my job.
I said that, bro. I said that. That sounds like me speaking, bro. That's exactly what I be talking about. And this is the reason why we come together, man, because we on the same frequency and vibrations. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for you guys' presence, for real, and to bring a talented young brother like Shakur coming through, man. And
His name
define-
Shakar, my bad. Shakar. Yeah, Shakar. And his name, his hip
Shakur, I
hop
keep
name is
saying Shakur.
Shakarism.
Yeah,
This shit-
Shakarism.
Tupac Shakur. You got to, he's in that same, man.
Shakar, right? Shakarism.
Yeah.
Yes, his government name is Shakar, and then his stage name is Shakarism. You know, it's funny that you guys speak about Shakar's name because when he was a little baby, remember I told you he couldn't speak.
Yeah.
But by like 5 months, Shakar will say one word. So of course you want your child to
never
say,
say mom.
Mama. I'm looking like mama. Yeah. So he would, his father would put him in his little swing, and he'd have his little bottle and watching TV. And I used to get so upset because he'll put his feet on the floor and he'll stop the swing like this. I'm looking like, you're gonna break that battery. Stop it! I'm not putting more batteries in that. So his dad looking in the corner like, Dada. I'm like, no, Mama. You know what Shakar said?
What?
My
Shakar
first
said
name.
his first name.
Mm.
He kept saying, Shakar. First words.
Wow.
For real?
First words came out of my baby's mouth.
What's his name?
And his name means thankful to God.
So that's,
Yeah, that was his
wow,
first-
that's deep.
That was his first words.
That's dope. So yeah, that's what's up, man.
But back to myself, as his father was saying, I am a former artist, and I still do my music too as well. But I've been putting all my focus into Shakar. I'm an MC. I sing opera, do contemporary music. 'Cause I do country, hip hop, jazz, a little rock, a little reggae, and everything like that. So Shakar used to come to the studio with me when he was younger, and I remember him sitting in the studio with me. And I said, Shakar, you want to get on the microphone and get up there? So we had a little microphone, little speakers, everything.
Yeah.
He gets up there. Shakar was not ready. He sat down and wrote this little song called "Get Off My Platform" or "Jump Off the Platform." And I have the little CD. I had the little CD of him doing it, and he was like, "Get off my platform!" And I just was like, "Okay."
Some crunk music, like.
It was just it sounded like a little nursery rhyme or something. I just kept it. I thought it was cute, and I was like, "Oh."
But that started it though.
Yeah, I said he don't have that talent. I said that to myself. But then his father called me. I was out of town. I came back home, and I was hosting this little show downtown at the Daily Center. And Shakar wanted to be on the show, and I said to myself, "I ain't gonna let him be on the show. You're not gonna embarrass me out here downtown in front of all these people." I'm like, "No." So Shakar ended up getting on the show. The DJ was in the back. Shakar is on national TV. Shakar jumps off the seat. He said, "Y'all gonna play my music right? Y'all gonna turn this, turn." It's all being filmed. And I'm looking like Channel 2, Channel 7 out there, everything. I'm looking like, this boy right here is gonna embarrass me. He's like, "Mom, I got this." And that's when he did the AUT. And when he did the AUT, it was so many people out there, and so many people were just inspired, coming up to me saying that he had something. That's when I went from there. We took it from there. And haven't looked back since. And I love Tony. I always tell him he's like my brother. This is my heart. And for believing in Shakar's vision, not just being a manager, but believing in his vision. And he's very, very protected over him. Like he tells you, he's very serious about that. So I do trust him with Shakar, and I know he's in good hands with Shakar. You know, because any other manager is not saying, I can't really like judge them because I don't know them. But for me, from what he's been showing us, I know he has Shakar's best interests.
Yeah. And like I said, like in the industry now, man, like people to deal with people like that, you know what I'm saying? To not believe in what you guys believe in, just because they look down on that until they hear him and they're like, oh, he sounds dope, but his image, you know what I'm saying? And it's like people gotta come through and look beyond what they physically see and just look solely at the person of what he is, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what make me not want to work with them. See, a couple times where he's been on shows, people tell me he can't use that as a advantage.
Yeah.
How fucking dare you? Excuse my language.
No, that's fine.
How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you use that? He's not. Don't be mad. Don't be. See, that's what I'm talking about. Even when I've represented people who ugly. You're not marketable.
Yeah.
People tell you you're not marketable.
Yeah.
You feel me? No, fuck that. They're dope as hell.
They're talented, yeah.
That's what it's about. And that is what makes me mad, bro. You're not gonna do that to him.
Yeah.
You're not gonna make that a crutch because he ain't.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
why are you bringing it up?
Yeah.
Why are you mad? Because and see that's what's wrong with the world today. They won't tell the fucking truth, bro.
Yeah, they
tell the
wanna
truth.
overlook-
This
yeah,
what he got. Nigga, I'm dealing with it, and I'm still dope as you. Now what?
Yeah.
That intimidates people.
Yeah.
But I've been there. People tell me I intimidate motherfuckers all the time. I'm like, I'm just being me. I'm not hollering. I'm not screaming. I'm not cussing you out. I'm not doing nothing to you.
Exactly,
But being me, you have a problem with it. I'm at church the other day. Motherfuckers, oh yeah, you wearing your jewelry to church. And you see how, look at that, what that got to do with anything. I'm in church. I'm in Bible class. You telling me I can't be me because I'm rocking my jewels? Stop it. And I'm a brand ambassador. I do so many things, bro. And see, I think that's the problem. That I shame people because you can't tell me, look, only thing I'm going to say this about this game, I have no kids.
Yeah.
So I can go sleep at a motherfucking outdoors on the record label. I've done it in Nashville.
Yeah.
Spent the night in the ride, wait till these motherfuckers to open up. I'm gonna hit them with these CDs. I'm gonna get up in here.
Yeah.
People don't have that drive anymore. Exactly. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Don't be mad at me because I do. My mother told me this the other day. Man, you've been doing this for so long. When it's gonna pay off? Today I had a meeting for 500 million access to with a company that they wanted to form with me. And wait, I took 24 years, but I did it, bro.
Salute, family. Salute.
Stop it. And this is my mother, but I know she's seen me going through this for so long. And I understand it, but I can't give up. If I give up, I'm dead, bro. Because this is what I love to do. I am this. And I'm going to live it till I'm dead. That's it, bro. And God blessed me today and showed me. And I'm supposed to be in Bible class today. But I had to have this meeting. And after the meeting, and you giving me 1.5 million, and I got access to 500, man, stop it. That's what this about, bro. So
Salute, family.
anybody, this nigga ain't stopping.
Yeah.
What they say about me if I give up on him or stop, bro? Can't do it, man. So I'm telling everybody that's listening, I don't care what the fuck nobody say. Don't you stop. If you have faith in yourself, in Jesus' name, you got faith in God, you can accomplish anything in your life. I'm sitting here with a gentleman that has autism, and he doper than half the artists out today. A producer designs his own clothes. Come on, man. It doesn't get any better than this, and this is why God blessed me. Because I'm in it for people like this that need a voice that ain't got a voice.
Yeah.
People won't even give them an opportunity. Feel me? So yeah, man. You know, I love to come on and tell these stories and tell people I done did everything. I done met everybody. It's this that people see that they love about me. I sell shit even before they hear it or see it. I'm underselling it. But it's I'm enthused about it. It excites me, and that's what sells it, bro. So yeah, man. Salute to you. You said you picked up a camera. Now look where you are. You in your own studio. You got a podcast. This is what it's about. If you do the right thing, bro, and I treat people the way I want to be treated, and when it don't happen, it don't sway me.
Yeah.
I keep the course because I know this is what God want me to do. If you do the right thing, He'll bless you with your heart's desire. Telling you, man.
100%.
Yeah, bro.
100%.
You gotta be real with yourself. Number one, you gotta be real with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. And if this is something you want to do, you can't let nobody deter you. I don't care who it is. And that's real, bro.
That was really beautiful and touching. Shakar, put them on. Not by might, not by power, but by your spirit, God. By your spirit, God.
Yeah. This ain't about power. This ain't about the flesh. It's all about your spirit. That you gotta go out and get it.
By your spirit, God, by your spirit, God, not by might, not by power, by your spirit, God, by your spirit, God. The reason why I was singing those words, because I instilled that in Shakara's belly. I say, not by might, not by power, but send your spirit, put your spirit into him. So when he gets into that stage, he becomes a whole spirit, because this is nothing but flesh.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he goes forward. You can keep it going, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. This is not about power. This is not about flesh. This is not about the outside. It's all about the inside. It's all about the spirit. That you gotta go out and get it.
That's what's up.
Man, gratitude, man. This is a good experience, man. A dope experience. I appreciate the conversations. Shakora, man, just you got put good people. You got your parents, man. That's like the first and foremost. A lot of people don't even have that, man.
That's a
you know?
blessing.
That's a blessing in the most. And then you got, people behind you that believe in you too. That shit's already another blessing, man. So like you're fucking dope though, bro. I'm glad I got to hear a lot more of your music today. You come from a talented mother and a father, you know what I'm saying? Guided father, you know what I'm saying? So that's just salute to you guys, man, for real. Tony, appreciate you expressing your, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man.
Your
I
love.
appreciate you having us, and I'm always keep it real. So if I can inspire and motivate anybody out there, that's what this is why I'm here. So don't give up. You can do whatever you want to do. You just got to stay the course, believe, and work hard. Like I say, I've had to sleep in my car to wait till the record companies open. You dig what I'm saying? This is back in the day. So. And now I'm here, so yeah, that's what it's about. I didn't got my brother on 106 and Park Freestyle Friday.
Yeah.
You feel me? I've accomplished some great things, so you just got to keep going, and God will show you the way.
Before we get out of here, did you tell mom yet?
I haven't. I ain't even told her, and I got the recording from the meeting. You feel me?
Yeah,
so I'm talking about. The IP address, everything already bought. As we in the meeting do say, yeah, I just purchased the IP address for the website for the company already. That fast, bro. And one of these gentlemen I've been working with for a while, and he owns like solar energy companies. He owns a car dealership. He does real estate. So right now he's doing a $300 million project with Will Smith, Shaq, and Queen Latifah. They building smart homes. And for the community malls and things of that nature, he funded the lottery ticket movie. He funded the Cool Runnings movie, which came out of the Sunsplash Reggae Music Festival that I'm a brand ambassador for. So he's given me a lot of opportunities, and I wouldn't even think I would be with a gentleman like this. This dude is a billionaire.
Yeah.
But he saw something in me, and I basically met him doing movies. I was sending him movie projects. He took like 5 of them and slated them and sent them to Universal for me. Then another project, he's into solar energy, so I brought him a project about electric cars. The new technology, the batteries ran off salt water. I brought him the project, he looked at it, I set up the meeting. The gentleman, Eric Mims, and you can Google this. The name of the company is called Eric Mims Electric Car Company. It's based in Vegas. So when he started out, he was like, man, I got him and Clarence, my guy Clarence. He said, man, what do you need? What are you looking for? He said, my first plant, I want to start about 150. Clarence said, man, what about I give you 350 million? So like, I knew then I was I'm on to something. So just off of that deal, I was getting 10%. You know how much 10% of 350 million is? Mm-hmm. Where I ain't got to split it with nobody? So, and that being said, This is what music has taken me to.
Yeah.
Music took me to movies, and I've sold the minerals out of mines they used to go into calculators. I've done gasoline deals. I've done all type of deals meeting people just off of music. So that's why I say you got to be 360 degrees in this. And I'm a paralegal by trade. So I know contracts. I've always, worked with entertainment lawyers, and I've always tried to surround myself with the best and soak up knowledge like a sponge and then place it back into what I'm trying to do.
100%.
And what I be telling artists is, like Shakar, if I can mention your name and you can Google me, Tony Jordan, Decago Inc., DECAGO INC. That stands for Detroit and Chicago because I run the Midwest and those two cities raised me. So the accomplishments that I've done and the things that I've done reflect on, I can mention your name I manage Jazzo, I work with Rakim. Do you know how big that is? And then for you to go see it, you can research me, you can see me doing these things. That's what them investors see. I know they didn't do their research just like I do my research. So when you find out people are real and they've accomplished some things and they did some things, people will open up.
100%.
And that's what this is about. So this is the path that I'm trying to show these artists and show people that's with me. And I've had people that left me, didn't believe, it took too long, and I understand. But you made the mistake.
Not me.
Not me. I didn't give up. And I'm talking about I have people that I used to own companies with. Man, Tone, I'm out. And come back to me and ask me, man, Tone, can you send me those numbers? And I hit them right with them. Because God gave me this to share. If I keep it, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
He blessed me, so I have to bless, and I have to keep passing it on. That's how I receive my blessings. So in saying that, I give people opportunities. I give people opportunities to hang themselves. I give people opportunities to doubt themselves because I ain't going nowhere. So one of my best friends, Dwayne Pay, Blueprint, we owned the company together. He gave it to me after he like, man, I'm done. And then came back to me, and it's all brother, but if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have met Jazzo because at the time we were booking stages for Six Flags in the Midwest. So we was getting Jazzo and people like that. So when he introduced me to Jazz, I knew who Jazz was. True story. Dwayne was like, nah, I can't do it, Tone. I don't want to manage no artist no more. So I said, fuck it, I would. I knew who he was. I knew he was a legend. I resurrected his career. Wasn't nobody checking for Jazz at the time. So my whole thing was when I started doing shows with the Locks and everybody else, and I tell them I managed Jazzo, they didn't believe me, but they loved him. They loved him, adored him. So my thing was, I said, you know what? I'm gonna start bringing Jazz in, the shows I'm doing. I'm gonna have him come through, kick it with people, because they know who he is. Now they know I manage him, and I've been doing shows with him. Everything just fell into place. Yeah. So the Eric Mims deal, when he asked for 150, my guy Clarence said 350 million. I get the 10, and when it came down to the logistics of your company, the books, and this gentleman is black, and both these guys are black, and that's another thing I'm blessed to be able to work with black people that have access to this type of money.
Yeah.
My guy Clarence owns stake in NBC. He sold his company Cablevision to Comcast years ago. Like I said, he did the movie with lottery ticket, Bow Wow, all of that. So when I started pitching him movies, I guess he saw something in me, and thank God, to this day, we sat down and we just formed a new company called Unity Entertainment Group.
Yeah.
Where I'm getting $1.5 million to fund the tour, 30-city tour, and then we're going to other ventures, but altogether it's $500 million on the table. And that was recorded, and I can't wait to let my mother hear.
Yeah.
Because we here now. You feel me? So, the thing
all the work, man.
Exactly. But I didn't have nothing. There was no excuses for me, bro. I'm not married, never been married, no kids. I can go harder than anybody. And that's what I did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And still kept a job since I was 15. Yeah. You feel me? Stayed the fuck out of jail.
Likewise, bro.
I mean, hood shit. I'm no felonies. I'm proud of that.
Yeah, likewise, bro.
And gangs, all these, everybody appreciated me and loved me because I stood on, I'm going to do this path. Yeah. I love y'all. We can kick it.
But I got shit going on,
but
bro.
I got to do my own thing. Yeah. And they respect me more, especially now because they can see me like, I'm on stage with Rakim one time. I man them in the crowd. Yeah. Tone, we see you. I run off the stage, hug them up, hey, what's good, and run back on stage. You know how good that feels? You can take that back to the hood. Yeah, Tone out here really doing his thing.
Yeah.
I do this.
Yeah.
I used to be on WGCI every Friday with Tifa. And I used to bring them artists. When Tifa was on WGCI, big up to Tifa, MC Tifa from Chicago, the female, very dope. How I got my brother on 106 in Park. She was on 106 in Park. I used to do marketing for her, pass out pluggers, flyers. I used to bring artists up there. They interview them, meet them, put them on, put their music on. Kept doing that for a while. We got good. When she went on 106 in Park, she gave me the opportunity to work with her manager who was getting people on 106 in Park, and that's how I got my brother on there. Freestyle Friday. Yes, sir. And we made history then because at one point it was only one round. Styles P from the Locks was one of the judges. I didn't know him then, no. But anyway, my brother went. He's from Chicago. This dude is from New York, the winner. The first round, it was only one round then. They were so dope. My brother killed them. Styles was like, no, they got to go another round. He's like, both of them was dope, but they need to go another round. And that's how it came out to be. And that's how it came out to be 2 rounds on 106 in Park Freestyle Friday.
You good?
Yes, sir.
Just push it out.
Just a little history for you.
Pretty good. Yeah. Well, man, like I said, guys, you guys, I'm sorry, but I hate to cut it short, but I got another podcast at 8:00. But I appreciate it. I wish we could keep it. We could do it with another part 2. You know what I'm saying? When you guys got another project coming out for Shakarism, you know, Shakar. Appreciate. I'm sorry, man. I'm fucking stoned right now. I'm fucking tired. It was a pleasure, man. Thank you guys for your stories. Thank you, Mom, for explaining everything that went through. There's I don't know if you get RFK, Robert Kennedy Jr. He talks about the vaccines. He got a lot of information on that. RFK. So if you want to look at his book, he talks about all that. Because there's actually a group of mothers that talk about the same thing about vaccines.
Oh, okay.
And how it kind of changed, there's evidence, scientific proven
Yes,
evidence that goes behind that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, before we wrap it up, also, we changed the way that Shakar eats too, what he puts in his body.
That's important.
And
Got a lot to do with it.
That's why Shakar is on the level that he's at now. Trust me, it was not on this level. He's conscious now.
Yeah.
At first he was like, he'll do like this, and his eyes will roll, and he'll jump up and down. It was just like, no.
God is good, man.
Back to herbal medicine, like herbal foods
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Dr. Sebi kind of like.
Shakar is he's very conscious of. He's some.
That's the beauty of it too, because we come from an era where we just live in convenience now. You know what I'm saying? So we don't come from a home cooked meal anymore.
True.
Or the women are out the house.
Fast food is ruling. Yes, sir. Yep. And yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We had to eat pork,
Yep.
on pork. So everything was pork, hot dogs, pork chops, ham. So
People bought what they could afford.
yeah, so Shakar, so Shakar is he has an opportunity because the time's different, and plus I'm supporting him. He's allowed. I tell him, Shakar, you got it made that you can. I allow you to take my money and go go to Whole Foods, which I would never shop at Whole Foods. That's too expensive to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to Aldi's. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. I'm going to Aldi's. But I let him go and do his thing, so he goes to Whole Foods, and that's like going to Jewel's. And I'm like, man, bro, you didn't get that much for that money. You spend like $100-some. You come home with a small bag of groceries. Like, man, but I let him do it because his mom started him off. She started him off not eating pork, and then he just took it and went, elevated. So Chicago's a vegan.
That's why we got
Everything is organic. I mean, I don't care if it's ketchup, mustard. It's gotta be organic. I'm like, bro, yeah, okay.
getting back to teaching. Because we no longer sit in a tribal structure and a family. We're all deteriorated or broken apart or family mess, family feuds, and people can't get over pride. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, jealousy, and all that shit. Because we need to hang around our elders more and more. You know what I'm saying? So learning from our elders, getting raised up, which I didn't really have my father figure until I was like 14 to like 19, and me still not giving them the opportunity to be a father instead of just sitting there with those time, because now I regret it now. It's like one of my biggest regrets now, really giving my dad. But I learned from him. So I'm observing from what a man was. You know what I'm saying? So it's like learning from that perspective of what a man was, and then being through what I've been through. It's like challenging, you know? It's like just getting back to.
You're supposed to always learn from the past generation. So that's just what I do. Like, you know, you're supposed to teach the next generation to be better than you were, you know what I'm saying?
And you're supposed to learn from other people's mistakes. I tell people that all the time. I've learned.
Bro, so that's the problem too. So we learn from the people's mistakes from being outside to seeing the motherfuckers going to jail, doing what the hell they were doing.
I ain't gonna do it.
You know what I'm saying? All right, that ain't for me. I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah,
you go ahead, dab you up, and I'm out, man. That ain't for me,
I've
bro.
learned from other people's mistakes, and don't do what they do and go that route and try to just. I've always tried to be different. I just wanted to.
Me too.
I've always strived, and that's what I like about Shakar. He's original. He got his own thing going, like my brother. We original, and we've always been taught to be different. Don't, do what everybody else is doing. Try to be your own person and have your own style. Your own. Yeah, that's what it's about, man.
It's all about creativity. Just be creative, be different.
Yeah.
Stand out from the crowd.
That's it. It's okay to be weird. Weird is a
Your own
side effect
sound,
of
your
awesome.
own-
You know
your
what I'm
own
saying?
sound.
Call it what you want.
Your own sound, your own look. People like, man, I like his look, or different. When Shakar steps on the street, people be like, man, that's some dope. Who did that? Like his mom. She's like the designer. So it wasn't they want the number because it's different. The AUT clothing line.
Yeah.
I'm very looking forward to what's future for Shakar. What's coming next for him.
It's definitely right.
Yeah. So
like I said, I just never thought. I can't believe we sitting here and he's rapping. Like I didn't see it coming. Like what?
So do you have any upcoming shows for us?
There's
You
one.
want to tell me the shows?
There's one at the
Yeah, he's definitely
UIC
gonna. Yeah, he's gonna be in a
UIC
UIC Pavilion,
Okay.
opening up for Ludacris, Flo Rida, Trina, Lil Boosie, and 3-6 Mafia.
Oh, that's fire, man.
Yeah,
Salute to that.
yeah. So the tour starts 8/29. So I think we'll be here in Chicago around maybe September or something. But yeah, he'll definitely be doing that. We got the Locks 30th anniversary, so I'm waiting to hear back from him to open up that show. It's gonna be at the United Center.
That's fire.
Yeah, he just performed the other day for the Juneteenth event. So yeah, he's been
there was another show that was the day before yesterday. It was called the Campus Takeover at SAE that I currently go to.
So yeah, they do shows and they do projects.
Oh, you performed in front of the school?
Yeah, a couple of times.
that's
He didn't
fire.
win contests, man. This dude, yeah, he didn't win all.
Speaking of contests, you bringing this up. So, the Cannabis dudes that I got this festival for, they're having something in August.
Okay.
So I could get you his information, but it could be like they could win a contract to get paid at their next festival next year.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
like it come out and have like an audition.
Sounds good. Yes.
So that way he could get if he gets picked, you know what I'm saying? If he wins it.
Yeah,
and then he'll get
any and
signed.
all exposure is
Yeah.
good. That's what I tell them, all the artists. You know what I'm saying? So you never know who's in that crowd or who's in attendance. And I tell people that a lot of times too when I go to places. I'm real low key. People they know me, but they don't know of me, like what I really do and how I get down and how really plugged I am. So you never know. You never know who around, man, and you never know who's in attendance. So always go hard.
Yeah. Real quick, man, before you get out of here, Tony. What kind of advice can you like the relationship between a manager and an artist? How does it got to be?
It's definitely got to be. It's got to be 50-50. And when I say 50-50, both of you guys have to do your part. But I'm gonna say this: I'm not gonna work 1,000%, and you only work 100%, because it's not gonna work. First of all, you have to be professional, both of you. And I want to say this to the young artists. I know y'all want to have fun. I know you want to turn up. I know you see all the clubbing and all of that, but that is not the business. I tell people right now, when I'm in the club, I'm either supporting the artist or I'm getting money or I'm not there. And I'm not telling you to have fun. I've been 21 and in my 20s and 30s or whatever, but the thing is, your mindset should be, this is a business. This is something that you should take very serious. The quicker you understand that you're a brand and you're a company and not an artist anymore, you will understand how these corporations, record companies, and sponsors look at you. You in this to make money. I'm a brand ambassador for jewelry companies. Like, you'll see me with thousands of dollars of jewelry on, diamonds, gold, everything. I didn't pay for none of this. You know why? Because I learned how to utilize my clients, who I know, what I do. I've learned how to leverage that into business. So people see me with these celebrities. They want to be a part of that. They want their brand in front of that. They want their product in front of those people. So what I do is I make them partner with me, give me a code. I wear your jewelry, your clothes, whatever it is, and you give me 20% off of each sale, and they're going to use my code so you'll know these my people. And that is how business gets done. So you as an artist, that's what you want to be thinking towards. I've been retired from working for any corporations or punching anybody's clock for 2 years. In October 28th of 2022, my office shut down due to COVID. I ran the office by myself for damn near 3 years. I'm talking about every department, a company by the name of InvestNet, okay? When they shut down, I got a severance package and I got unemployment. I took that severance package and I put it into my business. It was God showing me, blessing me, because I always said I wanted to retire at 50 and I wanted to run my own companies, and that's all I wanted to do. I didn't want to work for corporate America anymore. He did that. I took a chance. I stepped out on faith. I took that money, paid off a couple bills, and I put my money into my businesses, and I've been flourishing ever since. And like I said, I just had a meeting where people wanted to form a company. We did form a company today. I'll be signing the paperwork next week. We've already bought the IP for the website, and I'm talking about 500 mil access to do shows, events, concert tours, movies, whatever it is, as long as it's lucrative. Yeah. So this is how you want to think, artists. Your manager has to do your manager is supposed to be getting you, into the doors where you can't get. And I tell people, it's not good for artists to manage their own self or represent themselves, because people don't take you serious. You need somebody like me who has a background, a history of doing this, knocking on these doors, because I don't talk to nobody but the CEO. I'm a CEO, so I don't talk to the middleman. I don't talk to the vice. I want to talk to the man who making the decision and cutting the checks and who put this partnership together, because that is how business get done, and this is what that is about.
Fire, man. Thank you for you guys' presence. I appreciate you. Gratitude. Shakarism. Salute, my brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. We're going to take you out with a gift from the Matrix again, if you don't mind.
All right.
Here we go. Appreciate you guys, man. Cushion Coffee Podcast, and we out.
I just want
Gift
to
from the
get
Matrix.
Fuck up out of here.
Shakarism.
I want to get. Yo. Get from the Matrix. Get from the Matrix. Yeah. Get from the Matrix. I want to get from the Matrix. Get from the Matrix. Get from the Matrix. Yeah. Get from the Matrix. I want to get from the Matrix. Hey, I want to go. Get out of here. Get gone. Disappear. 'Cause I no longer can or will be here. Get from the Matrix. 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 Sometimes I feel like getting, okay. Sometimes I feel like leaving, okay. These people's is capping. These people is fucking deceiving. All the fake news that's going on. All these crises that's going on. This ain't the world like it used to be. This ain't the world that was meant to be.